This is your biggest issue with Michael. And a lot of times what he does is he charges with the ball. Give me the ball. You're the defender. Okay? So he'll charge, right? And he'll go like that, right? And so sometimes he'll turn this way, and you got to stand. What's the spot you're supposed to be at? Because the basket is right here. You got to know where the basket is at all times, even with your back to the basket. I'll do it again. I'm not going to go fast. I want to see if you can be at the right space. So, of course, he's going to charge you. Boom. Right? And he has options. So he can turn here. You're supposed to be right there. Right? And let's just pretend I'm still dribbling. Right? He can force it this way. Here's your hand is right there, right? Or he can turn this way and flip it. And this is where he gets you every time. I'll do it again. Stay right there. He'll test you. He'll charge you, right? You'll take it because you'll go like this, which is good. So right here, you're not confused. He turns this. There you go. What about that? Look at you, see? You catching on. That's the first. Those are the first, to me. Everybody has different methods of teaching this. Being at the right place at the right time, to me, is the first step of defense. And a lot of times, this is how you're doing defense. Here, get the ball. You're on offense. This is you. Hold on. From here down, you have the look pretty much down pat. But that's not the full picture. The full picture is this, or this, or this. And then you're also keeping in mind, look at my legs. The more your legs are open, the more you can go this way or that way. Real quick. Now watch. You do your thing. Try to drive to the hole. Watch him be at the right place at the right time. Uh-huh. Yeah. Yeah. Step up to the mic. See? I'm on you. I'm on you. See? This is how you need to be with Mike. And I get it. Yes, you're smaller than him. So that means you need to be at the right place at the right time. They say, look at this. Right here. This don't really move. Don't pay attention to everything else. Pay attention to this right here. So if he goes this way, read him. So again, you can put your back to the baseline to protect the baseline, which will force you to go this way. Because you don't want to give him, this is my opinion. Everybody has different ways of doing things. Different coaches coach differently. I don't like this in the middle because now you have options to go that way, that way. I'd rather force you this way. So if you try to go that way, I'm scooting up. Watch, try to go that way. See, your whole objective is to try to go. See. You're doing all those tricks, and I'm on you. Good. That was a nice drop.
Yeah, but it was hard to get out.
Right, and it took a lot of your energy, did it not? And that's the name of the game too. Try to take the offense energy, especially if it's one-on-one. How do you zap Michael's energy when he has the ball? And give him that defense. You thinking of something else? I'm talking about defense. Yeah. Come on, man.
Yeah.
Like that, putting that pressure on him. Hold on. Can you admit this is kind of intimidating? That's how you want to put your opponent in that mindset. Oh, this guy isn't playing. He's for real. That plays a part. That could play a part in how he plays. But if you're like this, look at my feet. And you're like this, look, you ain't for real. That's what that's commuting. That's what that's saying to your opponent. You're not for real. A lot of times basketball is not just physical, it's psychological. So if you're like this, and then you step forward, right, and then you're trying to take the ball, that's pressure. And then you check them with that hand right there, just a little bit. See, that's pressure. See, 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 see. See, see. You understand? So let's slow it down. And all I'm gonna do is be at the right place at the right time. So drive to the hole. Don't shoot it. Drive to the hole. Yeah. Because that's how Mike do you. See? Look, I'm in your face. See? I'm in your face. Now, because you move this way. Because you're shorter than he is, you know a lot of times he's gonna drive to the hole. So you want to test him ahead of time without giving him the go to just shoot to the basket and you're screwed. Kind of like, but still hold your ground back here. You know, kind of like that, but hold your ground. See, drive to the basket. See, I'm cutting you off. See, I'm cutting you off. See, I'm cutting you off. I'm cutting you off. Cutting you off. See, now I'm in your face. It forced you, and if you do that to him, he's gonna be so frustrated. And then I'll be right there, because he's a hothead. He's used to winning, not losing. And remember I told you, in my opinion, you want to get good at winning, but you also want to get good at accepting losing. Not fully, but to the point where you're like, I'm going to train harder. I'm going to work harder. I'm going to pay attention more. I'm giving you the basics. Drive to the hole. Now look, watch this. You notice when you're on this side, I'm guarding you, but I'm protecting the baseline. So if you go that way, guess what? Look, I'm sliding. So you won't go that way. So watch, go that way. Now, but watch. I'm not fully committed. Just in case you decide to change your mind and go that way. So watch. Fake like you're going that way and watch me. Look at it. Now I'm cutting you off. You got lucky. But that was good. You want to force your opponent to do what they're not used to doing. Michael's not used to being pressured by you. He's used to you going like this. Be my guest, sir. You want to go through? You're on the basketball court. You're a gentleman. What the hell? No. On the basketball court, you got to be a killer if you want to be respected. I'm not saying a real killer, y'all. It's a metaphor. Now, I'm going to take the ball, and you're going to be on defense. Now, I'm not going to drive to the hole real hard. I just want to see if you can learn to be at the right place at the right time. So if I'm going this way, first of all, you messed up. You just got there. That's great. No, you did it. You did right. It took you a long time to get there. Okay? Now, look, I can turn this way. Now, look at that deep. Very good. See? And you're reaching. Very good. Now, I got to turn my back. Now, watch. You don't know where I'm going to go. I can go this way. I can fake that way and come this way. Right? Very good. Good. But you do that with me, but you don't do that with him.
Hey, I will.
You don't do that with him. See? And then, look, watch. He don't know what I'm going to do, y'all. But you understand? So why don't you do that? Just be honest.
Energy part?
Exactly. Most people don't do that. Because I get tired. I get tired real easy, you guys. That's a poo butt. I could substitute that with another word, but that's a poo butt. Look how old I am. Look how big I am, and I still can get in a stance like a G. That's what that's all about. Going back and forth. Can you do that? I haven't even seen you get in a real stance. Give me the ball. Get in a real stance. Look at that. What is that? You taking a dump?
No. See, I can move. I can move.
And I can break your ankles.
No, you can't.
Oh, really?
Oh, yeah.
You want me to go for real?
Yes. Try it.
Okay. Now let's pretend I didn't pick it up. So now. You lucky boy. That was good D. But you don't do that with Mike.
I will.
I don't know why. I really don't. Oh, I'm intimidated, Dad. There's going to be a lot of mics then. That's going to intimidate you. And I'm bigger. How is it you can hang with me, but you can't hang with him? Huh? Good. Ha!
No.
Because you're not good with the backboard. See, the name of the game also is to get as close as you can here, because you have more of a chance to bank shot it, which is a layup, or you could just put it in the hoop. Do you know how to get to the basket
Oh, yeah.
and then do your thing?
Yeah.
Okay. I'm not going to go all the way, but I'm going to put some pressure on you. Go. I want a layup. Good. Let's do it again. And every now and then I'm going to put some more pressure on you.
All right.
Uh-huh. Yep. Let's do it again.
I had to stop going that side.
Look at my legs.
You don't know what I'm gonna do. Oh.
Yeah, you got lucky.
Yeah.
You know that. Uh-huh, yeah. Good, because I thought you was going to shoot it. Like I said, what's funny is, for some reason, what is it? Why are you so intimidated with him?
Oh, no. I'm done with that, though. So.
Because you lose your balls when you play with him, right? You're like, hey, wait, hold on. Where's my, oh, here's my wallet. Where's my balls? Yesterday, you almost found them.
Yeah.
Right? Because y'all played 3 games yesterday. And you actually did real good. You didn't beat them, but you got on the score, and you gave them way better defense than you normally do. All right.
You know what that is. Oh, wait,
Uh-huh. See, that bullshit, what's funny is, again, why do you do that? Which is great. Why you don't do that when it counts with him?
I don't know.
Speaking to the mic.
Oh, okay.
No, speaking to the mic. Tell us.
I don't know.
Tell us. Because you beta? Because you're beta?
No. I will.
All you do is lay down when you play him.
You'll see.
But with me, you like to flex, which is great. Why don't you flex on him where it really counts? Why? Well, you have to figure that out. I can't fix that for you. I can't fix that for you, son. I can coach you. I can show you how to do things, but I can't teach you hard. I can't teach you how to find the switch, your balls, the switch, whatever, to keep pushing when you're tired, to do your best even when you feel intimidated. I can't go in the dark with you and help you find the switch. It's your weakness. We all have it. Just like you can't help me with whatever weaknesses I got. Only I can do that. And it's all in your head. This fear that you have. And once you're able to overcome this fear of not being able to find the switch, not being able to find your testicles, not being able to find the courage, because you have the skill. You like to play dumb. You like to play possum. You know it and I know it. And that's why I told you the last time y'all playing small, that's bullshit. That's bullshit. You know you're better than this. Better than this as in better than when you play him. You let your light shine. You let your talent shine. You let your skills speak for itself. Again, because even he recognized it. Me and Michael going over the videos. He was like, wow, he does all this stuff with you. Does trick shots. He does all this dribbling, which is great. And he drives right to the hole. And 9 times out of 10, he lays it up and makes it. And Mike said, but he doesn't do that with me. And we already know you're intimidated. Why? Because daddy's bigger. Okay. You're going to have bigger opponents in your life. Physically, psychologically, spiritually, financially, you're going to experience that as you get older, as you become a man. And you got to learn to push through and let the chips lay where they lay. And as long as you did your best, that's all that you can do. And then if you really want to win in what you're weak at or what you haven't won in, then you go back to the drawing board and you study and you put in the work. So if what you're trying to accomplish requires you studying, you put in that work. If what you're trying to accomplish in basketball, you physically put in that work. Not just look on YouTube and how people do things and how all these coaches, including me, say do it, which is great. Analysis paralysis, then you got to go do it and practice it. Practice it enough where it becomes you. You see. This hasn't became who you are just yet. It's because you haven't let it. You're operating in fear. And I'm trying to help you get rid of that. Will it happen overnight? Probably not. But you can strive to make it happen. I can't do it 100% for you. I can show you the way. I can lead you in the right direction. If you're thirsty, I can show you the water's there, but I can't go on your throat and make you drink it. And this is why I work on you, and I'm gonna work on you for the next 3 years. You're in 9th grade. I'm gonna work on you all the way to high school. All the way through high school to develop you, because what you're learning here, you can utilize it in life, even while you're young and through your adult years. I didn't play basketball, but I played football and track. And everything I've learned in football and track and weightlifting, I utilize it in real life.